but real celebration of everything that's great about kids and families. And the reason that we build products is for people to use them. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Warren Buckleitner, my fabulous friend, and emceed here all day, and fanfare for the common man.
It is, and basically when Robin came to me and said, should we do an award, I'm thinking, I always try to think, get over the initial, no way, it's this ridiculous idea, to how can we leverage this CES, all of the media that comes here, and also the timing, which is strategic. It's the first major event of the year for the benefit of children. And I found an ally with Robin. She basically has this long-standing relationship through being publisher of Family PC and PC Magazine, going way back, with the CES board to get them to let us do this. And so the idea is that we gathered a bunch of people who are other reviewers. It's a peer system, and asked them to be jurors. And some of those jurors are here. We'd like to ask the jurors and award presiders to come on up and join us on the stage. This is a group effort. Everything about this is a group effort.
And we have a special guest.
And we have a special guest. And sure, yes, absolutely. Sangrias are welcome.
Another special guest.
Only one sangria per judge, please.
Right.
So there are 12 jurors this year, and each juror got one vote, and we considered 400 titles, which was met by way of 3 conference calls. So we all talked for quite a while, and we also took suggestions and nominations from participants of the Duster Magic event, and considered titles that were formally entered on the website. And I'm way off script.
Keep going, you're great.
One sangria will really mess up your script.
You've been at it since
But since you were ad-libbing, I just want to ad-lib. So this is really cool that we were able to do this, and it's a sincere effort. You don't have to. Some of the people who won didn't know that they even entered a prize. It's not about entering, and this is not a monetary incentive here. This is really a search. We call it a meta award. We ask people like Parents' Choice, who give awards, to also be on the jury. And it's a chance to get us all discussing and sharing information. Because we want to do a better job, too.
And a lot of us are competitors in other parts of our lives. But once a year, we get together on the phone and say, what was really great for kids everywhere? And we put all the other stuff away. So Dan Nessel, Richard Gottlieb, Charles Riata with Lima, Renee Rice, Chris Byrne, who's not here. You probably know the toy guy.
David Kleeman. Play Collective.
Rebecca Levy, Kids Views. Go on.
Mark Schlichting of Noodleworks.
Andrea Smith, Mommy Tech TV.
And Scott Traylor of 360 Kid.
And Claire Green.
And then there's no such thing as complete objectivity. So each juror had to recuse him or herself from voting. And so that was part of the process. And that's an obvious thing that's important to consider.
So, Warren, you had the one with Who Reads Call the First Judge. I'm going to tell Warren what to do.
I'm going to give it to you, Robin. And so I think we're about ready to move to the point where I advance the slide, which is right here.
Oh, yeah, there's one last thing you should know. If you are an award recipient, this is what we call a faux award. You will get your engraved awards. We didn't want you to have to carry this heavy thing home, so you'll take your photo up here with your faux award and hold it proudly, and then we'll get you your real engraved one within the week.
You have a 30% chance of getting one of these in the mail after the ceremony. With your name perhaps spelled correctly. Last year we actually had one for everybody. That's what we looked like a year ago, or actually 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah. We never age.
We had Miss Alaska, I believe, for some of it.
That's true.
So anyway, all right. So those are the judges. So you kind of know the thing, know the routine. We're now ready to begin. So our first...
Is Osmo here? Is Osmo here? If not, we're going to move them to the end because they were running late.
Right. They're late.
Right.
Yeah, and so you're about to actually witness some of the people behind some of these products. Some of you are here in the room. Others of you are, there's some videos that we're going to play. So we're going to skip Osmo, and we're going to move to number 2, the best app for younger children. Who is awarding that? Oh, there you go.
So,
The best app for younger children goes to LumaKids by Lumosity. 3-timed level logic puzzles stretch the limits of what you can do on an iPad screen. The more you play, the harder it gets. Just like its adult counterpart, Lumosity, the creators of this pint-sized version believe brains are meant to be trained.
yay. So Charles, will you take a picture?
Thank you.
Warren.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's 2.
Would you like to say a word or two? Get one more second for photos.
Is there anyone with a legitimate camera? There we go. I mean, some glass and lenses. Come on. You know, these wimpy phones. This is a serious event here.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, to all of you. Appreciate it. Absolutely. Yeah. Richard. Great. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks. Excellent. Yeah, thank you to be recognized. I'm really proud of our work. I am the director of the kids product and started the team. I'm really lucky to work with a tremendous group of individuals, ranging from neuroscientists, a great creative director, a play architect who's developed our games. This is really fun, by the way, Warren, your speed play of our games.
That's how fast I did it.
Yeah,
he's a
you
genius.
are just zooming through it.
I'm really smart.
Yeah, so we spent a lot of time this year. We released our app, for those of you that don't know, we released our app in December, and this is the first app in a series of apps. This is a really kind of minimal version of what we're hoping to put out in the future, but we wanted to really get something out there that we've spent a lot of time pre-beta testing, beta testing, getting a ton of feedback on trying to understand how we can create intuitive, no text, based apps that we see young kids. This is directed for ages 2 to 5, but we want these children to pick up the iPad and just know right away where they're going and what to do without depending on an adult to really drive the way. And so we're really excited to be honored for this design. It's something that was a challenge along the way, and we're excited to get more out there. We're already starting on our next app, so stay tuned for that as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Wonderful.
Okay, our next award is for the best app for older children. This is for Monument Valley by Us2 Games. It has addicting, beautiful, and leveled perfectly to keep you challenged and confused. There's a set of 10 optical illusion maze puzzles that's ideal for a child in need of a challenge. Because your finger drives the transformations, the illusions unfold before your eyes like magic, and the imagery is beautiful.
We have a special treat. That's my iTunes. Hold on, guys. I can take care of that. This is just...
He's the MC. He's the tech guy. He
this
plays the trumpet.
This is a high-budget event here. Yeah, so we've got... So this is actually Mark Schlichting, who's one of the jurors and a true pioneer. He's the guy who made the living books for Broderbund, so he really knows interactivity. And he's playing this. This is the first time I ever saw this game. And it is phenomenal. You see how interrelated the different relationships are, and that's exactly what we're looking for, is how you can use multi-touch to help you manipulate abstract ideas. Say that after a sangria. Now, this is a video that's really fun because these are the guys who made this puzzle. So I'm going to have some audio here. And pay close attention to this.
Hi, I'm Ken,
And I'm Neil.
and we're from Us Two Games, part of the team that made Monument Valley. We're really sorry we couldn't be there today.
But we just wanted to say a big thank you for this award. We weren't expecting it, but it really does mean a lot to us. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So that was it. Those guys are somewhere in Europe.
Yes, I think Finland, actually.
Maker, maker.
Okay, so best maker, that's me. There's something it just launched called Creator Box. Now, everybody knows you can subscribe to a database or a magazine, but how about subscribing to a series of invention kits? These subscription-based maker kits contain monthly challenges for young inventors, and they include things like building a catapult. While projects range from decidedly non-tech things, the judges liked the way Creator Box integrated things like little bits, robotic parts. I got a note from Creator Box this morning. They are so busy launching and have such great response that they couldn't make it to Las Vegas, but they say thank you, and they really want you all to get a monthly surprise from Creator Box, creatorbox.com.
We will send them a photo of their faux award. Next up is somebody who I believe is here, and I'm really excited to meet these guys.
All right, so now we've got Best Tech Toy. That goes to Moss by Modular Robotics.
Hey! Woo!
Very cool. All right, you can turn mechanical cubes into working robots with this set of snap-together parts. Test the limits of sensors that respond to proximity or light, or mix in a set of rolling cubes to make it all move.
Let's invite them up. Eric?
Oh, no.
You stand there with them for the photo.
Congratulations.
Photo op?
Thanks, Rob. Photo op.
War? Here, this is you. Photo op, as we say.
Are you going to put your arm
Here,
around
you guys
me
all
like you did
stand
with
up and
Eric?
get
Oh,
around it.
total. Oh,
There we
are you
go.
kidding? Yeah. I've made a moss frog.
Ooh,
I've
where's
made
that
it
other
work.
hand? Oh,
Stop. That's a sangria.
I want you to say
Can't help it.
great.
Warren, what are you doing?
That's not me, Robin, I promise. It's
Okay, wait, and this belongs to you. Most important, say a few words to us.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. That's really nice of you. Interestingly, that's not Moss by Modular Robotics. That's our first product called Cublets that we launched in 2009. And we launched Moss last year, and it's little white modules with the steel spheres. So I'm just curious, is the best tech toy Cublets or Moss? Moss. Okay.
Wait, what year did you launch Cublets?
2009.
No, in Moss. We're just retro.
It doesn't matter. They're all robot construction kits. It's all the same, right? No, thank you for the award. This is super nice because we're new to the toy industry.
get out of here. We can take them back, right?
You can. I'll send it back when I get it. No, this is super cool. We're new to the toy industry, and we thought all of the toy awards were pay $400, get a little gold seal for your website, and everybody gets the award. Most toy awards are like that. You just pay your $400 and then you get the award. And we thought that was kind of dumb, so we just started making little gold seals and putting them on the bottom of our website. And if you zoom in really close, we've got like the Modular Robotics best crazy toy of the year. Like, it's just kind of like this asinine thing. So to receive a surprise award from judges who have played with the toys and know what's going on is really gratifying. So thanks.
We'll hit you up next year.
And by the way, do you have a Visa or MasterCard?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
It's also really funny and wonderful that we get best tech toy, because we feel like outsiders and like we're on the moon at CES. We don't really do tech for tech's sake, and I don't watch TV, and I don't have an iPhone case, and everything around us like kind of symbolizes the worst of consumption and electronics and plastic for plastic's sake, and it kind of pisses me off. At Modular Robotics, there are 100 of us, 94 or something like that. And we're turned on by the idea of complexity. So we wake up in the morning and we look around and we see really bad problems in the world. Bad problems like war and corruption and degradation of the environment and even a bad economy. And those are all problems that have something in common, the idea of complexity. Lots and lots of little agents that all work together to create a system like a bad economy or a fucked up natural environment that we don't understand and we have a hard time dealing with.
He said faux. That's faux.
It's a photo.
Photo.
Natural, one sangria, you know. It's
not $500, by the way.
okay, here's the card again. You know, we look at complexity and we want to solve big problems. And adults are dumb about complexity. Turn on the news. We see a complex system like a political system, and we get good and bad and red and blue and black and white and abstractions that are so dumb it doesn't even make sense. We think that the best way to make kids smarter than we are today is by giving them little models of complex systems that they can play with and build and manipulate and design within and gain intuitions about how complexity happens in the real world. So that's why we do the stuff. We end up making robotic toys because robotics is the here and now, and we finally have inexpensive, cheap, small stuff that we can put in robotics. But that's what gets us out of bed in the morning.
Well, we want to see what you come up with.
All right. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. No, there's no way.
No, that comes after the payment.
That's the part that costs.
No, we take that really sincerely. We've had a lot of debate about how to monetize this, and we want this to be a surprise to the best. It's really, that's what this is about, is being a meta award. And we have a lot of fun doing it. So anyway, next up.
Next up.
Next up is Best Robot. And this award goes to Ozobot by Ozobot Evolve. These pocket-sized robots, they're 1 inch big, they're incredible, have optical readers and sensors so they can see, hear, and move. The judges liked how you can use a smartphone or tablet to download challenges or take out your own set of markers and create your very own Ozo paths. So we'd like to welcome up Nader.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, gang.
Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
This was like unanimous. This was, right.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, photo ops, and then we'll let him speak. You can hold, wait, yeah, you can hold your photo award. You guys can jump in here.
Look, the class picture. Got it?
Now you can put your award away, and we'll send it to you. And you're on.
Well, thank you so much for this. It's amazing for us because we started with this idea about 2 years ago, thinking about how we first started about how we can bring social gaming back. We thought that while we love digital apps, we thought that digital apps created this solitary gaming experience, and we thought if we could somehow bring a physical component to app games, we could bring this tactile component that could bring and force social gaming back. So we started with that idea. We brought out our first Ozobots, and when we brought it out to the market, what we found was the educators embraced it like crazy. And we thought, well, the market is telling us we have to do something with our Ozobots, so let's figure out how we can make them not just social, but smart. So we ended up introducing more and more ideas on how we can make them smarter, make kids embrace robotics, embrace programming in fun ways. They don't even know that they're actually learning. They're engaging in our games, they're learning programming, they're learning robotics, and they're learning logical reasoning, all while playing fun applications. And this thought came out. We didn't know how people are going to embrace it. So by you guys giving us this award, it validates what we are doing. So thank you so much.
Congratulations.
You're welcome. And I'm just going to add to it, for anybody who hasn't played it, what turns me on so much about it and the judges is that you mix low-tech and high-tech. Kids can take magic markers because they're color sensors and they can draw patterns that Ozzos can follow. And we watch kids use it and it's just the perfect balance of low and high-tech and engagement. So that's our 2 cents.
Next up.
Oh, Richard, you do that for me.
Is that one?
Yeah, Richard's going to do that.
Yeah, we're out of order.
Oh, no, Charles? Is that you? Richard.
I'm doing
Fantasia.
Fantasia?
We're under control.
No, we're not.
Best hardware. Leap TV by Leapfrog.
Wait a second. No, wait. Can you do?
Go back. Go to Fantasia.
Could you do
Did I
Fantasia?
do the wrong one?
Yeah, turn the page.
For God's
We'll go
sakes, you told me to do.
Okay,
Which way you want me to do?
Oh, do.
right there.
Oh. Okay, forget what I just said. Best family entertainment, Disney Fantasia music evolved by Harmonix. Harmonix, the creators of Rock Band, Dance Central, and Guitar Hero, have done it again. This time with a collaboration with Walt Disney that leverages the power of the Xbox One camera. Imagine waving your arms and having a symphonic response. The mix of quality music and accurate body tracking raises the bar in rhythm games. Do we have anybody here from?
They could not be here, so here they are.
Okay, here they
Brought to
are.
us.
On behalf of all of us here at Harmonix Music Systems, we'd like to thank you so much for awarding Disney's Fantasia Music Evolved with Best Family Entertainment.
The entire team here at Harmonix and our friends at Disney Interactive are super honored that you've chosen to recognize us. And we're sorry we couldn't be there to celebrate, but we wanted to thank you and send our sincerest gratitude.
Oh, this is actually the demo, and what you need to know about this is that it sees back and forth as well as side to side and uses the new cameras. So if you were excited by the original Kinect, both the cameras on the PS4 and the new Kinect system, the Xbox One, give you this level of control that's quite amazing. And you can download additional music, and there are tutorials to help it. I was doing Queen there, and it was quite a rush. But I do have a demo. I do have a video somewhere.
Yes, we do have a message from the folks at Harmonix.
Let me pull that up.
And seriously, if you were young enough to remember Fantasia the movie, the idea of being in it and conducting it yourself just blows your mind. And it's sort of like Grateful Dead meets Mickey, because you're out there and there's colors and there's lights, and it's pretty awesome.
I can't find it.
Here it comes.
I'll see if I can find it in a little bit, but let's continue.
Let's continue on. Richard. Richard. It's get worse. More sangria, please.
Okay.
Note to self: do
award-
not give awards with sangria.
The award for best hardware is, surprise, Leap TV by Leapfrog.
All right.
Wii, PlayStation, Xbox, and now Leap TV. Leapfrog is hopping, get that Leapfrog hopping, into a new culture with a plug-in video game console designed to run cartridges with a motion sensing controller and a Kinect-like camera. We like to think of it as a young child's first game machine experience, driven by Leapfrog's educational content. So, could we ask Scott Steinberg? Come on up.
Yay, Scott. Woo!
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thanks for making it out here. Pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
Let's do a nice photo op.
Here we go.
There's your foe.
I kind of feel like I've won it twice.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
It's like Groundhog Day for leapfrog.
Come here, Robin.
Oop.
Look closer, Robin.
Good.
That's why. Yeah, we didn't think you wanted to carry it.
I just have a few words. You know, it's great. I didn't realize the purity of the selection process. It makes it even more meaningful that the work that was done to get to this pure set. And I have to say, it's awesome to see the other companies who have come here and won with their innovation. It's a great time to be in this business, and it is exciting for us. We took the opportunity, as some of the other gaming machines ignored kids, to come to the table with a platform that gets kids off the couch, gets them engaged in entertainment, but also kind of teases them into learning stuff too, which is our hallmark and kind of our mission. At Leapfrog, we're all about maximizing the potential of kids around the world. And we do that through this great blend of entertainment and education content. And our Leap TV product, while it was a labor of love, it's great to be recognized for having an impact on kids. And that's what inspires us, it's what motivates us, it's what gets us fired up every day. And it looks like there's a lot of other companies here in this room that has the same approach to their business and their same feeling. So it's terrific. Thanks again, judges. Thank you very much. And thanks for everyone to hang out here for the speech.
Next up, we have there's two judges. Actually, are you next or am I? Are you gonna
take it?
Yeah. You want to do Dean? Okay.
Richard's gonna.
All right, got it. Okay. So one of the special things about the KAPi Prize is that we not only award the hardware and the software, we award the people behind it. So we came up with the idea of having a pioneer category. Started with Steve Jobs, and we really think outside the box. Who really makes a product that changes the lives of children for better, improves the quality of life? So sometimes we have one person, sometimes we have a team. This year we had two. One hardware pioneer and one person who's done a lot behind the scenes. So you may not actually see or hear some of the effects of this work, but Chip Donahue of the Chicago-based Erickson Institute has been a relentless advocate for something called DAP, which is developmentally appropriate practice, with a cry of put some DAP in your app. He helped NAUIC, which is a very large group of early childhood educators, craft a position statement that was critical in helping the field gain a foothold in moving beyond the hype and studying with some degree of seriousness the issue of technology in children. And recently he pulled together a diverse group of authors, one being myself, so I know they're diverse, and putting together a book called Technology and Digital Media in the Early Years. The jurors agreed that few have done so much to merge academia with practice. So it's not always easy to get an academic or a dean of an education school to Las Vegas, but we were able to, and Chip is here tonight. Chip, would you please come forward and accept your KAPi? Congratulations.
Hold your one. I want to make sure they get the food. No, go ahead. You take pictures.
Wait, Robin wants...
No, I just want him to shut my mic. I want to save the sangria.
Oh, save the sangria.
No, I want to keep it for the end of it.
This is way more important than a pioneer. All right.
It's a movement.
All right. Snuggle up around Chip. Yeah, I'm trying. I did my skin earlier. Wait, where's the real camera?
She's right there.
Oh, did you get one? Oh, okay.
Wait, but we need to have Robin.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, come on, Robin. You have a second. Come on.
Believe me.
You need to be in this picture, Robin. This is your event.
Really, I was really concerned about the sangria leaving. Was I-
Everyone say sangria. All right.
It's like, yes, we don't charge for the awards, but we pay for the sangria. That's right.
All right. Chip, would you please feel free to say a couple words? He is an academic. Be careful.
Well, thank you, Rhonda and Warren and the KAPi jurors for this wonderful recognition. I'm honored to receive this award alongside these wonderful developers who are creating the kinds of digital media experiences we want for young children and their adults. It's great fun for a thinker, writer, and consumer to be part of the conversation with the most innovative designers, developers, and creators. My journey began at about the same time as Warren's, back in the early 80s, when one Apple IIe computer on a rolling cart was shared between 4 classrooms in my office at Woodland Montessori School, where I was the administrator. During a limo ride into Pittsburgh a few years ago, Warren and I realized that we had had the same major professor, Patrick Dixon. Warren while studying at Michigan State University, and me while I was at the University of Wisconsin in Madison. In fact, it was Patrick who brought the first computer into the Montessori School and encouraged me to come back to school to study child development and learn more, from the children and from their teachers and from parents about the role of technology in the early years. My interest in technology as a tool for lifelong and life-wide learning has expanded a bit since then to include 6 strands of technology use. Technology tools that we use in our personal lives and everyday living. We've thought a lot about that in this room today. Technology tools and methods for teacher preparation and professional development, online learning, for example. Technology tools for classroom teachers and teaching. Technology use with children for teaching and learning. Technology tools for strengthening the home-school connection and enhancing family engagement. And technology tools for professional communication and connected learning. Isn't living in digital times amazing for all of us and for the born digital children? Learning today is 24/7. We can learn with anyone, anywhere, at any time, on any device, wearable, digital, and mobile. That's a really big idea for us in education. In my current role as director of the Technology and Early Childhood Center, the Tech Center at Erickson Institute in Chicago, I'm a child development specialist interested in technology, not a technologist interested in how children grow, develop, and learn, but we really need both perspectives. I love my work at the intersection of child development, early learning, and children's media, but despite my best efforts as a pioneering crossing guard, there have been a few red lights run, illegal U-turns made, and fender benders witnessed. But as 2015 begins, it's clear that we are slowly learning more about how to safely navigate this very tricky intersection. My always keep the child first approach has also been a perfect fit for my work at the Fred Rogers Center, where we strive to carry forward Fred's approach to technology as a tool for healthy social and emotional development, learning, and relationships. Fred once said, let's not get so fascinated by what the technology can do that we forget what it can't do. It's through relationships that we grow best and learn best. And after wandering through the exhibit halls today, I find the message as timely and relevant as ever. As a senior fellow, as Warren mentioned, I co-authored the 2012 position statement from NACI and the Rogers Center. That process included 3 long years of listening sessions, being talked at and over, and being accused of wanting to harm children by those who saw no place for technology in the lives of young children, as well as many inspiring stories of innovative uses of tech. Along the way, I've had the good fortune to meet many thought leaders, innovators, educators, researchers, and developers who have shared stories with me about appropriate and intentional integration of technology in early childhood settings and homes. Recently, those relationships and a shared vision resulted in this publication that Warren mentioned, Technology and Digital Media in the Early Years. The book includes 17 chapters of big ideas and best practices from 25 contributing authors. If you're going to edit a book, can I just suggest that you not ask 25 people to contribute? I'm delighted with what we got in the end, though. The book was distributed to 20,000 early childhood professionals this fall, and thanks to Warren, to everyone who attended Duster Magic. It's been my honor to represent the ideas and perspectives of all of the contributed authors as I've made my rounds with our book in hand. In my introduction, I wrote this: perhaps it is the blending and balancing of interactive technology and interactions with others that offers the most promise for effective and appropriate use of technology in the early years, closely connecting Fred Rogers' approach with our emerging understanding of appropriate and intentional use of digital media to support early learning.
Let me end with a gentle nudge from everyone's favorite neighbor, who encourages each of us who work with young children or on their behalf in these digital times to bring our fearlessly authentic selves to the work we do as educators, parents, researchers, and developers. Fred said, "My hunch is that if we allow ourselves to give who we really are to the children in our care, we will some way inspire cartwheels in their hearts." What a lofty goal, but who among us wouldn't love to know that our teaching, our apps, our technology, or our interactions with others inspires cartwheels in the hearts of kids at play? When we put all of who we are into our work and honor children with nothing less than our best, as Fred showed us. So thanks again to Robin and Warren and the KAPi jurors for this honor. Thank you to the developers who've been recognized this evening. You've all inspired cartwheels in my heart. Thank you.
Richard. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, and congratulations.
The Legend Award goes to Dean Kamen. Dean Kamen was into science, technology, engineering, and math before it was sexy. His most famous invention is the Segway. And by the way, I thought we'd all be riding around on Segways by now. It's one of the real shocks of my life. But few people know that in 1989, Kamen founded FIRST, which stands for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. Today, FIRST has many robotic programs, including the first Lego League.
How many of you have seen a FIRST robotics program in action? It's amazing. Dean's pretty amazing. The White House invited him at the last minute, and so he sent his second best thing that he could possibly think of. So will the faux Dean Kamen please come up and accept the award on behalf of Dean Kamen and FIRST Robotics? Faux Dean. Oh, wait, enlarge him. Oh, God, come on, Dean. you iPad people.
It's a mini me.
Right, so could you hold Dean's award, please? I'll hold Dean's award.
Come on,
Fingers
guys.
off of it.
There you go.
Should I tilt
That's what
towards
we're
you?
talking about. Yeah, tilt it a little bit.
A
That's
little bit
good.
like that? Is that good?
Yeah. This is also the fake Steve Jobs from the last KAPi Prize.
Oh, we could tell stories about Steve Jobs, yes. Thank you, Dean. Faux Dean. Oh, you're going to say something. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. I hope you're recording.
Keep this guy away from any segues that you see.
Wait, I do want to say one thing about Dean in the segue. He would just say, you know what, if you haven't failed, you haven't done anything. So here's to Dean, because he's teaching kids all over the world that you succeed by failing.
To Dean.
Okay. And with that, Warren.
Okay.
With that.
Well, actually, we saved the Osmo for last.
Right. Did Osmo make it here?
All right.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do with Osmo is we're going to just show you it and let Renee read about it. And this was a product that captured everyone's interest about how you could leverage the power of the iPad for children. And so if you don't know about it, here's a video while Renee reads.
This is the Innovation Award. It's Osmo by the company Tangible Play. The symbolic world of apps jumps into the real world with this $100 kit that contains a simple but ingenious tiny mirror and a plastic stand. So you're playing with your tangram blocks in real life while the iPad screen is giving you the attaboys and keeping score. And if you go to their website and watch the video of kids playing and how engaged kids are with this, and if you ever get a chance to see kids play with this, it's so much fun. It's really a lot of fun, and it's breaking new ground.
Yes. Yes, and he wrote to say he was held up at, somewhere else at the show, but congratulations to Osmo. And that actually, it wraps up our 2015 Kids at Play Interactive winners. You will be able to see them on www.kapi.org. KAPiAwards.com, along with some fabulous runner-ups of all kinds that you should know about. And there's a little sangria left for everybody, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's raise our collective and faux glass of sangria to all the winners who've made the world better with technology. And
Bravo.
also to Robin Raskin for helping us do this, and to CES for supporting the effort.